Happy Monday. I'm putting some more light on the subject. I don't know. Hey, Margaret. Not sure what's going on with this darn camera. I've adjusted it so many times. Hope everybody's doing good. I'll update you on the garbage and the pickup that was supposed to happen last Thursday. I'm telling you, it is crazy. All right, so, wow, that is horrible. Horrible, horrible. Let's see if we can put another light on here. Oh, that's better. Okay. So we're gonna just do a quick recap here. This is this week's newsletter card. If you are already subscribed to my newsletter, you don't have to do anything. It will be on my blog this week. Also on my blog, I have a blog candy giveaway. Oh, my tape's not working. And I will be giving away this driving by stamp set. All you have to do is comment on the post on my blog. And lastly, today is the last day to sign up for this month's, and this is a decorative box for this month's craft box. I will be putting in the order for all the supplies tomorrow. Oh. All right, so let's get started with tonight's card. These are my supplies. So we're going to start with a either very vanilla or basic white card base, 11 by 4 1/4, and we're going to score it at 5 1/2. I have to tell you, I am just making sure it's the right size. I am pooped. Bill is going to be undergoing oral surgery next week, so he will not be able to enjoy Thanksgiving. Hey V, hey Karen, how are you? I'll tell you about that pickup in a minute. And we celebrated our Thanksgiving tonight. So we had our Thanksgiving dinner tonight since, hey Tori, since he's going to be having oral surgery. All right, so 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. Then we needed another basic white piece that measured, I didn't print out the first clue, 5 1/4 by 4. Okay, then we needed some basic cardstock. Thanks, Tori. I hope it works out the way I wanted to. I wanted you to grab a 5 3/8 by 4 1/8 piece of cardstock. I chose Lost Lagoon. I know the the lighting is off for some reason, but this is Lost Lagoon. Then you needed another piece of the same color, 2 5/8 by 2 5/8. Then I asked you to do two pieces, and I think it is 5 1/4 by 1 and 4 by 1, and die cut it with a decorative edge. Now these are the scallops, and you can see my washi tape ripped my cover, but we're going to hide that. It's Lost Lagoon, and I chose the scalloped edge from the Scalloped Contour dies. Yeah, I'm glad to, Tony. Now I don't have to worry, and I have dinner done for tomorrow. Okay, then we wanted a second color cardstock, and I chose Soft Seafoam to go with the Lost Lagoon. And I know it doesn't look like it, but it is Soft Seafoam. And this is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And then I chose, then we need another piece of that same color, 2.5 by 2.5. Oh, and you know what? I think I forgot a piece. I did. And then I said to grab one that is 1 inch by 1 3/4, and 3 3/4 by a half, 3 1/4 by a half. Okay, so that's those pieces. Then some designer series paper. And this one is 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. And then we have 3/4 by 5 1/4 and 3/4 by 4. Now, while I'm thinking about it, and I'll give you guys a chance too, because it looks like I forgot to cut it. Yep, it's not in my little drawer. So we'll need a piece. If I don't have it on our list, yeah, they do look yellow. I have no idea. We need a basic white or very vanilla, depending on what you're using. 2 3/8 by 2 3/8. So let me cut a piece. Let's see if I have a scrap here. Oh, maybe I do. 2 3/8. 2 3/8. All right, sorry about that. If I forgot it, I'm sorry. And Karen, getting back to your question, no, they did not pick up yet. I just to update everybody, I called for a pickup of some furniture, a love seat and 2 recliners. I did that the first week of November. They took my credit card. They charged me and scheduled the pickup for Thursday the 9th. Thursday the 9th came and went. The furniture is still sitting out there. I called them on Friday. Oh, the truck is headed your way. They never came. They never came Saturday, and I know they work Saturday. Then it was Sunday. I sent them an email. I got a response to the email that said, this is exactly, no hello, no nothing. Picking up today, I apologize. That was the email. Not anything else. Those words only. So that was the email for today that they were going to pick it up. By 3:30, it was still sitting outside. I got on the phone. I spent a half an hour on the phone while, waiting, listening to their music on hold. It was my turn. It started to ring and they disconnected me. So, you know what I'll be doing first thing tomorrow morning. I am just fit to be tied. All right, so there's my pickup story, and they have not picked up yet. So we're going to start with the 11 by 4 1/4. And we are going to put aside the 5 3/8 by 4 1/8 and the 5 1/4 by 4. We're just going to put that aside for now because that is the inside of our card. So we're going to start with the front. So we're going to take that other 5 3/8 by 4 1/8 piece of cardstock, okay? And we are going to layer this up. We're going to add our designer series paper. And we're going to add our second designer series paper and the scalloped edge. So you can decide if you want it this way or if you want it this way. And I'm going to put it this way only because you can see the washi tape ripped my paper. So I am going to add my piece to the scalloped edge and put it this way so I can hide that blemish. And if you have some ribbon, and I think I'm going to use this ribbon if I have enough, you can pull some ribbon out, all right? So we can adhere this to the front of our card. So I'm going to grab some glue so we can move it if need be. All right, so remember, if your designer series paper is directional, you want to make sure you put it on the front of your card in the right direction. If you already cut your designer series paper and it's directional and it's cut the wrong way, you can always turn your card around, okay, and make it a landscape card. It will not matter. Oh, man, that's bad. It will not matter if the card is portrait or landscape, okay? All right, so there is our paper. Now we know that we want to put this on so it is about the same amount of space from the edge of the cardstock to the designer series paper. So we want to make sure we add this on and give ourselves enough room. I want to hide that blemish. So I'm going to put my glue right here. And I'm going to, one side has dots and one side has leaves. I think I'm going to use the dotted side. And I'm just going to add this right to this piece. And if you want, you can do yours, like I said, either under, you can turn it this way. It is all up to you. But I am going to do it this way. And we're going to add some glue. Give us that extra wiggle room. And I'm going to add it right here. So when I get this on, I want it to be even with my designer series paper that I already put down. All right. And there is, man, the light is terrible. All right, so there is that piece. I'm going to add a piece of ribbon for now, just to hide that seam. And I use this ribbon to color for so many different cards. And you know I don't like to wrap, and I don't like to tie a bow at the same time. So I cheat, and I grab some glue dots and put it on the edge of my ribbon. And I'm going to put it right down over top of that seam. And tuck it under. All right, so there is our ribbon. Yeah, I like it better this way. Not very good customer service. You got that right. I was listening to, like I said, their messages, and all it talked about is, their customer service is a high priority, and they're valued customers, and I was giggling. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you. And I have to say, this company was bought out by someone, and we were having trouble with them picking up our garbage in general. It was out there for over a month, and we had the local TV people here, and it was just terrible. I'm really upset with my camera tonight. All right. So I'm just looking. I'm going to put these two pieces aside because that's for the inside of our card. So here is our card so far. Now, what are we going to do with all these little pieces? I will show you in 1 second. Yeah, so we'll see. I'm going to call them. They're open at 7 in the morning, and I will be on the phone, believe you me, at 7 a.m. tomorrow. So we're going to first take these 3 pieces. Now, if you do not have the banner punch, and I have, let me see where it is here. Let's see if it's right here. I do have it right here. I have the little banner punch. And then I have this larger one, all right, because we just want that triangle. I'm going to keep the little one and use the little one, because I don't think I'll be able to fit this one's too short. So we want to clip this and cut it so it's a banner. And where I already cut it at 1 3/4 inches long, it's too short to put in my banner punch. So what we're going to do is eyeball about where the center is and make a cut. And then cut from your bottom corner to that cut, and then come over here to this corner and do the same exact thing. And we just created a banner. Okay? Thanks, Karen. They really need to be redone. I've had them on. These are Color Street, Casey. And I've had these on for, I think, 2 weeks. And let me tell you, I've been working. All right, so we need a banner for this piece. And I'm going to use this one now for these pieces since they're thinner. And I don't want to put it in this way because it'll end up cutting my long piece. So we are going to put it in right through the top. Make sure it's in there evenly. And then cut our banner. And then we're going to do the same thing with this piece. Put it in through the top. Make sure it's in there even. And cut. All right. So there are our banners. So now we can just put those aside for a second. Let's grab our square. and our second cardstock square, and we are going to adhere these together. I like using glues. We have a little bit of wiggle room. All right. So there's our layer. I'm going to put that aside. This DSP is, it's an online exclusive. I use it a lot. Give me a hand here, ladies. I want to say, I believe it is. Emma, can you jump on Stampin' Up and look to see what this designer series paper is, please? I forgot the name, and I don't think I have the backing to it. I think I probably cut it up or used it when I sent out. Let's see if this is it. Nope. We'll check for you, Karen. And it would be an online exclusive, I believe, too. All right. So now we're going to take this basic white square that I had forgotten to tell you about. And I'm going to grab a piece of scrap paper. And I'm actually going to use the botanical layers. I seem to like this piece right here. So that is the stamp I am going to use. And we need a sentiment. So I'm going to grab the one that's in here. And so I don't mess it up, we're going to, while Emma's looking for the name of the designer series paper, I am going to add the sticker to the back of my stamp. I don't do it often, but I know I'm going to make a boo-boo. And I even put the sticker on wrong. So I know it'll be stamped wrong. All right. So I have thank you for everything. So I'm just going to put this on the block. And let's check to see how bad I put that sticker on. Let's straighten this out. All right, so it is off. All right, not too bad. And then I want to do these leaves. Let's see if I can use this one. I don't think so. Oh, yes, I can. But I'm going to clean it off first. So is anybody doing anything exciting lately? How was your lunch, Karen, with your friends the other day? I hope you had a great time. All right, so that's clean. So I am going to stamp the background. You know I don't like lots of white. So I am going to stamp these on the background. Just like that. And this is in soft seafoam, even though it doesn't look like it. And then I'm going to grab some Lost Lagoon. And I am going to add the sentiment up here on the top. I just want to check. All right, not too bad. And it's crooked, but that's okay. All right, so there is that piece right there. I'm going to use some seal so we do not see the glue through this layer. And I'm going to adhere it to this right here. Make sure it's on there straight. All right, so there is that. Oh, Japanese. I've never been to Japanese. Hey, Paula. All right, so let's pull in our card base. Now that we have all our pieces fixed, and we are going to add some glue. I see a piece of Sheba's hair. And we're going to adhere this to the front of the card. And it looks like I'm going to have to trim this. Let me just give this a little trim. I always forget to check. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but our paper is just a little longer. Well, let me do it again. A little longer than 8.5 by 11 sometimes. Just by a hair. Okay, so there is that. That little piece of a banner that we cut. Oh no, Tony. Oh, I sure do hope you feel better soon. Sending lots of healing your way. All right, we're going to grab this little banner and we're actually going to add it to the front of this card. Now, I'm going to shorten mine a little bit, I believe. I'm not sure. Actually, you know what? We're going to add it so it comes out a little bit. So let's find a place for this on our card, and we're going to pop this up. Grab a pair of scissors. Let's use this end here. And we're going to pop this square up. I'm going to put one in the center. And I'm going to center this on the front of the card. So I'm just going to put it here. Just like that. Okay. Now we're going to take our banner and I'm going to bring it out to the end of the designer series paper over here. And I'm going to add some glue. I think we're running low. There we go. So I'm going to add it right here. Line it up with that designer series paper. And then I'm going to grab some more of the ribbon that we used. And cut a length for a bow. I have to say, I do not know what what you're suffering when it comes to COVID. I believe before COVID was announced in 2020, I believe Bill and I had it in 2019, in December, because we got very sick in December 2019, and we were sick probably until February, and never went to the doctor or anything, just, took care of what we needed to take care of. And I'm just going to add a bow right here. And we got through the whole COVID mess without getting it. And Bill had gotten sick in December or November of 2020, and we were in and out of the hospital all of I want to say 2021, 2022, and knock wood, got through without any problems. All right, so I just added the bow right on that little banner. How'd you make out, dude? Did you find it by chance? Now we're going to grab these little banners, and we're going to add these banners to the front of the card. Now, I know they're a little too long, but I gave you the option that you can put them underneath or down through the side. I'm going to do mine. I think I'll do them on this side. So I am going to actually cut mine down so they will fit under. And I am going to adhere some glue. Now I know my dimensional is under there, so I'm going to have to very carefully lift that up, and I'm going to stick the first one under, and I'm going to make it a little shorter, and then I'm going to get the second one and add some glue, and this one I'm going to make a little longer. Okay, it's going to be flipped up a little bit, so let's just grab a piece of paper and some glue. We're going to just stick this under here, hold it down, and pull that paper out. We can move it a little bit, make it straighter. All right, so there are the two little banners. And then if you want to add embellishments, you can add some embellishments. Now for the inside of the card, we're going to grab our matte layer, our basic white layer, and our cardstock and little piece of designer series paper. And again, you can decide which way you want to do it. I'm going to lay this one down first. We're doing a very simple inside, and I'm going to lay it down right at the bottom. Edge to edge. And then I'm going to adhere this piece. Oops. Right on top. I'm going to check. It's running over just a little bit. So I'm going to put this in, line up the edge of my paper, and I'm just going to cut that piece off. And we're going to add I'm going to add a little piece of ribbon to the inside. Just to decorate it a little bit more. All right. Okay. And I'm not going to use the glue. Let's use some seal. And just so I'll have an extra little bit of wiggle room, now that the seal is there, I can add some glue because we will not see it through the layer with the seal there. And lay this down on the bottom. And then we can add it to the inside of our card. All right, ladies, make your cards, post them in our group. And I forgot again, I was going to announce who won or who the random pick was, and I forgot. I got so involved in my phone call. All right, so there's the inside. Yes, hello, Irresistible. Thank you. It's on set. Now, don't forget, tomorrow, the 14th, is the sale. The paper, DSP, cardstock, envelopes, anything paper is on sale. Ink, stamping blends, refills, that's all on sale. Ribbon and trim is on sale. I will remind everybody in the morning, but there is an awesome sale, so make sure to check it out. All right, so here is tonight's card. Make sure you post them in the group. I will announce the winner for this past week later in a little bit. And enjoy the rest of your night. I hope you like the card. Feel better, Tony. We'll be thinking about you. And I will post another post about tomorrow's sale. Thanks for joining, and I'll talk to everybody soon. You're welcome, Margaret. Looking forward to seeing your card. Have a great night. Bye-bye.